There's a major moment coming up that only happens once in a lifetime, and you can use it right now to grow your brand and drive sales. America is turning 250. That's a lot of candles. It's the milestone that's going to create unprecedented demand for products with USA-themed designs to show off their pride, celebrate, and be part of the moment. And the best part is, you don't need to be a huge brand, own a warehouse, or have a giant budget to participate. With print on demand, you can launch USA 250 merch without inventory. I'll break down exactly what POD sellers should focus on. Keep watching if you think your brand can adapt to the United States semi-quincentennial. I hope I said that right. Anyway, let's get into it. Before designing and creating any product, you should know what you're actually selling for. America 250 is basically the ultimate birthday party. In 2026, the United States is going to mark 250 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. It's not just another 4th of July, it's a once-in-a-generation milestone. With local events, community gatherings, and historical exhibitions, this will be a nationwide moment. And when moments like this happen, people don't just celebrate with fireworks, they celebrate with items they can wear, gift, and show off. And that's why it matters to you as an online seller. This is rare, built-in demand. The interest and emotion are already there, so if you prepare early, and when I say early, I mean now, you can turn that momentum into profitable products. Alright, so what should you actually do? I'll break this down into 4 simple steps. Let's start with the obvious symbol here, the flag. Flags instantly signal pride, history, and identity, which makes them perfect for America's semi-quincentennial. You can also just say semi-quin. It's much easier. Selling flag-inspired designs for this celebration feels like a no-brainer. But it also comes with responsibility. I actually went through the US flag code to prepare for this video, and there are guidelines brands should be aware of. For example, the US flag shouldn't be marketed as actual apparel, bedding, or drapery, and it shouldn't have marks or designs added directly onto the flag itself. One line that really stuck with me was this: the flag represents a living country and is itself considered a living thing. That gives you an idea of the respect behind it. Today, many brands do use flag imagery, but usually in stylized ways rather than exact replicas. Think inspired by the flag, not literally the flag. If you need a creative starting point, tools like Kittl have graphics and AI-generated inspiration that you can adapt for POD. Look for illustrations inspired by stars, stripes, and red, white, and blue. Avoid using military branch flags, presidential flags, or official government seals. Those can be protected, restricted, or trademarked, so it's better not to go there. Embroidered flags on hats are huge in the market because they give products a more premium look. But embroidery isn't print, you're designing for thread, which comes with its own guidelines. Ignore them and the embroidery machine will humble you very quickly. So here are 3 quick flag embroidery tips to keep in mind. First, add an outline. I know the American flag doesn't have borders, but in embroidery, that border helps the machine stitch clean edges and prevents loose-looking finishes. A single, consistent outline color makes the flag look sharp. In fact, a lot of sellers choose a gold outline like the one you see here. Second, use the front embroidery area on hats for flags. Side and back placements are much smaller, and that's where you risk losing detail. Those side and back embroidery areas are usually around 2 by 1 inches. When you try to fit a full US flag into that space, the details end up way below our recommended sizing, especially the stars, which need to be at least a 1/4 inch tall for a clean, high-quality result. As a rule of thumb, letters and stars should be at least a 1/4 inch tall, and lines should be at least 0.05 inches thick. Use side or back embroidery for simpler designs instead. Stick to texts like USA 250 or go with stripe-based designs that don't rely on small, detailed elements. And one more tip that will save you time and money: use embroidery-friendly graphics from Printful's Design Maker. There's a 4th of July collection that includes clip art adjusted for stitching and getting better results. Just a quick heads up, your embroidery designs aren't print ready. every design has to be translated into stitches first. This is a process called digitization. And even if you upload a graphic that looks almost the same as one you used before, it might stitch a little differently because different designs can be converted differently by our digitization experts. You can turn almost any print-on-demand product into America 250 merch. But let's be real, why not start with the products that actually already sell well and make the most sense for a celebration like this? Come closer, let me show you where to find them in Printful. In the product catalog, go to Home and Living, then Flags and Signs. The no-brainer bestseller here is the all-over print flag. It's the ultimate product for a bold design. I made this one myself and I genuinely love how it turned out. Two more great picks are yard signs and garden flags. They're perfect for Sunday barbecues, holidays like Memorial Day or Veterans Day, and of course, the iconic 4th of July celebration coming up later this year. Want an easy way to avoid them feeling too generic? Add personalization. That way, your customers can add their family names like the Robinsons or the Walkers, or even their hometown. It's those small details that make a customer feel like it was made just for them. Just know that the catalog doesn't stop there. You can build out your America 250 collection with apparel, hats, and accessories, whatever fits your brand. Which brings me to the design rule. Never just do generic. Give it your twist. If your brand is activewear, drop a limited time USA 250 jersey for runs and hikes. If you sell funny tees, make an America 250 set with jokes that feel celebratory. Just keep it festive, not divisive. America 250 isn't a one-day event. Treat it like a months-long season. Start by checking the official America 250 website. You'll find events and celebrations happening across the country, and those can be great anchors for your marketing. Think about where your customers live and which events they're likely to care about. For example, you could promote USA apparel closer to major local events like the Texas State Fair through email campaigns aimed at your Texan customers, or run paid social media ads in Colorado leading up to local celebrations like the state's 150th anniversary, which also takes place in 2026, when people are already in a red, white, and blue mood. Use these moments as natural reasons to reach out. Announce a new drop, highlight a product category, or share a limited time offer. This keeps your brand top of mind and builds momentum leading up to July 4th. And with that, I can say you're ready to make your brand shine during America 250. But the time to start working on that campaign is now, so get right on it. If you found this helpful, make sure to check out our other videos for more marketing tips and strategies to help you grow your print-on-demand business with confidence. And in the meantime, happy selling!